Welcome back to the channel, and before we get started with today's review, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming deep dives into the most exciting machines of 2026. Today, I've got something really special for you, a motorcycle that feels like it's built to honor the golden era of performance bikes while still being fresh, modern, and loaded with new technology. Yes, I'm talking about the brand new 2026 Kawasaki Z1100. A bike that carries the legendary Z DNA forward with a mix of heritage and cutting-edge performance. When you hear the name Kawasaki Z, you already know you're dealing with something iconic. These bikes have always been about raw power, aggressive styling, and a rider-focused experience. The Z1100 continues this philosophy, but adds a modern twist that feels very much in tune with today's world. The design itself screams presence: muscular tank, sharp side fairings, and that naked Streetfighter look that Kawasaki has perfected over decades. It's the kind of bike that makes people turn their heads the second you roll by. The LED headlights give it a futuristic stare, while the overall silhouette reminds you of those 80s and 90s superbikes, but with a leaner, sharper touch. Now let's talk performance, because that's what this bike is really all about. Under the tank, you've got an 1100cc inline-4 engine, liquid-cooled, fuel-injected, and tuned for a perfect mix of torque and top-end rush. Kawasaki has kept that raw four-cylinder scream that fans of the Z-Series love, but they've refined it with better ride-by-wire technology and multiple riding modes. So whether you're cruising through the city, carving up mountain roads, or hitting the highway for a long ride, the Z1100 adapts to your style. And yes, Kawasaki has tuned this bike to deliver around 150 horsepower, which is more than enough to give you that adrenaline kick every time you twist the throttle. Handling has always been a big part of the Z-bikes, and Kawasaki has upgraded the suspension on the 2026 model to match the engine's power. You get fully adjustable front forks and a monoshock at the rear, tuned to balance comfort with razor-sharp precision. This means you can ride it daily without beating yourself up, but when you want to push it, the bike stays planted, stable, and confident. The braking system is equally serious: dual front discs with Brembo calipers and a single rear disc, all paired with ABS and Kawasaki's cornering management system. Safety and control are at the forefront here, which is good news for riders who want performance without compromise. Kawasaki didn't stop at performance. They've also made sure the Z1100 keeps up with the times when it comes to tech. The bike features a full-colored TFT display with smartphone connectivity, navigation integration, and even a lean angle sensor that gives you feedback about how aggressive your cornering is. There's traction control, launch control, cruise control for long rides, and even an optional quick shifter for seamless gear changes. Basically, it's got all the modern features you'd expect from a flagship motorcycle in 2026. Comfort is another area where Kawasaki has paid attention. The seat height is approachable, making it friendly for a wide range of riders. The ergonomics are sporty, but not overly aggressive, more like a comfortable Streetfighter stance. You can ride it for hours without feeling cramped, which is something riders of older superbikes always struggled with. The wide handlebars give you control, and the slightly rear-set foot pegs keep you in a position that feels balanced for both city commutes and weekend fun. Visually, the 2026 Z1100 comes in some stunning color options. Kawasaki has brought back its iconic green and black combo, but also added a stealth matte gray and even a limited edition metallic orange for those who want to stand out. Each one looks aggressive, bold, and true to the Z heritage. It's a bike that doesn't just perform, it makes a statement about who you are as a rider. Riding this motorcycle is an experience in itself. The sound of the inline-4 as it climbs through the revs is addictive, the handling feels natural and precise, and the overall vibe is pure Kawasaki: fast, fierce, and fun. It's not trying to be a luxury cruiser or a hyperbike. It's that sweet spot of performance and practicality that so many riders crave. For those of you wondering about the specs, here's a quick rundown. Engine, 1100cc, inline-4, liquid-cooled, fuel-injected. Power, around 150 horsepower. Transmission, 6-speed with optional quick shifter. Brakes, dual front discs with Brembo calipers and a single rear disc. Suspension, fully adjustable front forks and rear monoshock. Electronics, TFT display, riding modes, traction control, launch control, cruise control, smartphone connectivity. Weight, approximately 470 pounds wet. Now, let's talk about price because I know many of you are waiting for that part. Kawasaki has positioned the Z1100 as a premium street fighter, so it's not going to be cheap. The expected price in the US market is around $14,500 to $15,000, depending on trim and optional accessories. For what you're getting, the performance, the tech, the heritage, I'd say that's a pretty solid deal in today's market. So, to sum it all up, the 2026 Kawasaki Z1100 is a motorcycle that blends the best of the past with the future. It's got the iconic Z styling, the power and aggression that fans demand, and all the modern features to make it practical for everyday use. If you've been waiting for a bike that's thrilling yet versatile, this is one to keep an eye on. That's it for today's review. Let me know in the comments what you think about the new Kawasaki Z1100. Would you ride one, or do you think Kawasaki should have gone even more extreme? And of course, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming reviews.